Okay, the tributes and bizarre reversal of roles. Jackie Chan wears boots, spurs, and a hat.
He's a
He has
cowboy.
improvised weapons, mobility, and pure survival instinct. Cleek, by contrast, moves with frighteningly calm and disciplined, carrying two revolvers while wearing his martial artist outfit.
All right.
He's a fuck. I'm a fucking cowboy.
Yep.
Fucking flies at. Jake is stretchy, clever, and protective from Adventure Time, though the shape changing is limited enough they cannot simply trivialize enemy threats. Marcus Phoenix is a British soldier,
Oh yeah.
practical and a hard rattle. They're the same voice actor. Um,
I
the
see.
terrifying duo, the Locust Queen, brings command, presence, and cruelty into the battlefield. The Witch of Envy radiates dread, instability, and shadowy power that can lash out and burst and can swallow the whole arena. Together, they make the room feel cursed. Artorias is a ruined knight, still deadly, relentless, and disciplined. The weight of old darkness, even though the weight of old darkness. Why is it worded like that? Vittorio is elegant, proud, and dangerous, carrying herself like a nobility death trap. She blends poise with surprising aggression. The grotesquely efficient team, it's Albert Wesker, Rebecca Chambers.
um,
They
Rebecca
work
Chambers is
together.
disgusting.
Weiss and Tony are forced allies with constant
Hey.
domestic battle with Martha.
Wait, you put Weiss, Tony, and Martha?
Yeah,
Tony Green or
just admit,
Tony?
Tony Green.
Okay, good. Wait, so you have a trio?
It's a fucking bug
It
mount.
still counts. It counts.
No, whatever. They're staying a trio then.
Okay. Do you have someone solo or do you have 13 characters?
No,
Let me add
13
a
characters.
fucking
Martha's
mammoth.
that amount's fine. To who? Who's
Okay,
just
Let me think. Uh, Give a Craven the Hunter a wolf.
no. It can't be a wolf.
Okay.
It's being it's a
A
mammoth.
wild boar. Or, yeah, just a mammoth. Fuck it. What?
It would have died this chapter. Uh, un,
Ronald McDonald.
unnamed tribute transformed by John Alien and Ian by the T Rex. Okay, this is already good.
I shouldn't
The
have
tortoise
given
turned
John
into a
Alien
spoon.
those powers. Yeah, I shouldn't have given John Alien superpowers.
What? What?
Because that's what he
What
does.
did you?
That's what he does in the lore. He turns people into other people
He
holding
got turned into a
spoons.
fork. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. I was playing Planet Side. We were having that discussion.
Yeah. I was playing
Bayonetta being
Apex
the mammoth.
Duos deck one. That's weird. No, don't give Craven the Hunter the mammoth.
Who's Craven the Hunter? He drives a mammoth.
Yes, he drives a hard bargain.
Drives a mammoth.
Actually, I don't want him to have a mount. I changed my mind.
Fuck you! I just changed it. Do you want someone else to have a mount instead, or no?
Okay, let me look.
Hold on, let me see. Let's see.
No. Actually, give Kingpin the mammoth. Final answer.
Kingpin, fine. He also gets a mammoth.
You're giving
Everyone on
both
my
of
team
them
gets a Martha.
mammoths? Everyone on my team just riding a fucking mammoth.
Martha versus mammoth. Kingpin gets a mammoth. Okay, where's Kingpin?
I should have added H2O Delirious.
That That's Craven's Mountain.
Yeah, you ride H2O Delirious.
Okay, I'm stressing out the machine.
It doesn't know what to do with the map.
Okay, it's like I don't know why it's just super stressed about this.
The,
I
the
think it needs to
mammoth is
fully be
stressing
done.
that.
It doesn't like it when.
Oh, mosquito. Ah, fuck.
It's gonna be a moment.
That's okay.
Mazel tov.
Molotov cocktail.
That's not what I said at all.
Okay, beached whale.
Not my name.
Yes, it is. I'm changing it to your Discord nickname right now.
No, I'm Lucas Mead.
No, you're not. That's not your Discord nickname.
Pneumatic.
The medic.
Okay, why is it like it's really not happy? Alright, let
Do you
me
have
try something
do you
else.
have primal?
Primal?
Do you have the special edition
Of what?
of ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Primal. I'm gonna force it to stop real quick. Oops, wrong button.
Just make a new thing entirely.
No?
Okay.
It's the coward Craven the Hunter sends his knavish army.
Don't. Why is he a coward?
Hmm?
Did it say that, or did you say that?
I just said it for fun.
Okay, good. Because that would not be an accurate description. Mr. Tribute stand on the podium as the horn sound.
It's just freaking out, so I'm gonna just try to force it through.
It's called rape.
Shut the fuck up.
You're a bad person.
I know that.
Good.
I'm a motherfucking cowboy.
Yeah, yeah.
The mammoth has entered the building with no clear indication on how. Just spawns in.
It's
The
not gonna be
countdown
able to
zero up the
fit
hall.
through anything.
Expect to be like Leon's desk doing paperwork or something.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan did not run for a weapon. He ran for a luggage cart. He kicked it into the tribute platform, vaulted the reception desk, and snatched a fire extinguisher and immediately used it to blind someone reaching for a pistol. Quick moved to the opposite direction, scooping up his revolver and firing low controlled shots to keep the center clear. Jake stretched one arm across the aisle, yanked Marcus behind cover just as Volgin discharged a crackling electrical blast. Marcus grabbed a riot shotgun and a box of shells. At the center, Kingpin urged the mammoth forward. The beast bellowed and surged down the steps, trampling through the outer ring of supplies. Driven scrambled aside as the tusk smashed through a wooden barricade display and sent splinters through the air. Volgin marched beside it, laughing. Make room, Kingpin barked. The T-Rex answered the challenge with a roar so loud it could descend. How did you run up two massive things? John Elliott pointed one time dramatically from the top of the reception desk. Go forth, my magnificent reptilian associate. Did you have him talk like that?
No, I didn't specify anything about his person. Go forth, my magnificent reptilian associate. What a great line.
The T-Rex charged straight through a row of overturned benches, hitting the mammoth head-on. The impact shook the entire hall. Kingpin nearly lost his seat. The mammoth screamed, reared, and mashed its tusks into the goddess statue's pedestal. Chunks of stone rained down. Bayonetta somehow unbothered slid across the floor underneath the falling debris and came up with twin pistols from the supply pile. On the east side, Rebecca grabbed medical supplies and a handgun, while Wesker coolly claimed it. Can't wait for him to like do the move to Albert Wesker. Albert Wesker's like, why am I holding a spoon? he only does hand combat, or mainly.
True.
On the east side, commonly medical supplies and a handgun, while Wesker coolly claimed tactical baton and ammunition. Oh yeah, he has the ammo and the melee, but she has the gun.
His baton.
Weiss reached a rapier, glyph dust, and a sidearm. At the same time, Tony reached for a combat axe and Martha's reins. You're not ready into the front hall, Weiss snapped. Tony yanked the reins away. Martha shrieked and charged sharply to the front hall. Across the room, Favorite simply raised a hand once, and with one small... What is this music? Oh, it's called Incinerator.
I see.
No wonder it sounds like someone's burning them to death. I'm listening to Signalis. Across the room, an efficient spell knocked and charged tribute off the upper landing into the front desk below. Craven used the distraction to claim knife, rope, and a hunting spear. Down over there, Craven says, eyes on Jake, flexible prey. Farron looked briefly and said later. Near the western stair, Luffy, we have two stretch people, launched himself forward towards the center pile, grabbed a long metal baton, immediately decided it was boring, and Stretch yanked a tactical shield out of someone else's hands. Uguay merely stepped through the panic, collecting his staff, satchel, and food, as if grocery shopping. Dracula and Ramatra moved with chilling purpose up the grand staircase, claiming the higher ground with a rifle blade, and controlled the balcony from there. Well, so much for the mammoth. The T-Rex and mammoth collided again near the base of the... Sorry, that's a spoiler. West stair. Kingpin tried to steer the mammoth around the dinosaur's jaw while Volgin blasted its eyes, but Jackie Chan, armed with only a fire extinguisher and perfect timing, slid beneath the mammoth's flanks, sprayed it directly into its face, and blinded the panicked beast. It reared, slipped on showcase...
Okay,
showcasing.
When you said so much for the mammoth, Because it was fighting the fucking T-Rex. I was expecting the T-Rex to just kill it, but no.
No, it
It's
snaps its
fucking...
neck.
Oh my god.
Snaps his neck from rolling down the stairs after slipping on gun case
From
by
getting
ammo case.
blinded, Jackie Chan fucking slides between his legs with a fire extinguisher. Oh my god.
That, it's brass shell casing versus a 2-ton mammoth.
Yeah. I don't know. Shit happens, I guess.
No one shot bullets. They were just there as well. Dude, fucking so stupid.
Yeah.
Emergency lights click on in the dark. Red strobes pulse along the ruined hallways. Rain began to patter against the shattered windows somewhere in the basement. Water dropped in steady rhythm. Somewhere else, dog kennels rattled even though there were no dogs inside. How? The station... It's because it's pouring rain, but
Oh, okay.
I assume at least.
Yeah.
Bluetooth dogs. Jackie barricaded a record room door with filing cabinets while Clint checked his ammo. Ever do martial arts before? Jackie whispers. Clint dry fired one revolver to test it, so it depends on how desperate the scene gets. Marcus spreads a map of the station over a desk while Jake shapes one hand into a wedge to jam the door. We hold this resupply, move at dawn, Marcus says. Jake nods. Cool. Also, fork guy freaks me out. Agreed. In the distance, they can hear Martha's clicking feet while Weiss arguing with Tony somewhere upstairs.
They want the bug.
Dracula stood in a broken window frame, looking over the city. Ramatra remained near the stairwell. The pair moved quietly to the top of the shelves and the hanging shadows. Terrio brushed the dust from the torn armchair before sitting down with impossible elegance. You're very grim, she said, Torius. It's an efficient state of mind, he replies. She smiles. Then I shall be the decorative hall of this alliance. Artorius didn't answer. Craven loved the station immediately. Tracks, broken glass, human scent fear. Something large moved east, he murmured. It might be the T-Rex.
Yeah, you don't say.
Crouched near the claw mark on the wall. Something large moved west as he looks at the claw mark at the wall. Okay, what else could that possibly be?
Yeah.
Death the Kid? Who's Death the Kid?
He's from Soul Eater.
Let's see. Death the Kid. Oh, I know that fucking. I don't like that show.
Me neither, but I like him.
Okay, I never really liked it whatsoever. Or too much. Yeah.
I
never liked the
watched
show,
literally
yeah.
2 episodes, and I was like, this guy's cool. And then I stopped watching it.
Yeah, they're in the waiting room. Luffy and Oogway in the roof. Morning came gray and went to the busted window. Morning came in gray and wet, busted through the window. Whatever. The first major movement came from John Alien and the T-Rex, who spent the night smashing through the east wing doors until they found a hallway near the art room waiting area. John Alien rode atop a wheeled evidence cart like a tiny tyrant, conducting an expedition. Observe, he declared. Civilization bends before our cutlery. The T-Rex slammed its head through a wall, biting a vending machine in half. It drew everyone's attention immediately. On the eastern landing, Weiss and Tony peered over the railing while Martha hissed impatiently. She should not be anywhere near the dinosaur, Weiss said. Tony braced his rifle. She's armored enough. She's not emotionally armored enough. They're just arguing over the fucking
They're
bug.
arguing over Martha.
Jake heard the T-Rex and grinned. Okay, new plan. The dinosaur. Marcus Phoenix checked his shotgun and grabbed a grenade from the dead tribute's belt. Not at once. The only dead tribute's the fucking mammoth.
Yeah.
They moved to this east office and emerged in the hall just as the T-Rex smashed through another. I don't know how to pronounce that. Johnny Lane spotted them immediately. A dog and a soldier. How tasteful, the fork announced. Jake stretched an arm into a shield shape and Marcus fired. The shotgun blast staggered the dinosaur but didn't stop it. Jake grew one arm enormous and hooked it around the collapsed pillar, slingshotting Marcus out of the T-Rex's line just in time. Johnny Lane tried to leap dramatically from his cart to a higher shelf for a better view. He landed directly in a wet patch of blood. The slipped, bounced off the evidence counter, and skidded beneath his own T-Rex. The dinosaur, already twisting from Marcus's gunfire, planted one clawed foot down, killing Johnny Lane with a metallic crunch. That sucks.
Yeah.
Johnny Lane gone, the T-Rex became enraged, directionless. It crashed into the waiting room. Bayonetta vaulted the sofa in a blur of legs and gunfire, while Death the Kid spun and fired twin precise volleys into its eyes and jaw. Then it burst through the side wall because it went into their room.
Oh, okay.
It's a T-Rex.
Yeah, good point.
It burst through the side wall into a chief's office corridor where it met the wrong people. Volgan and King. Who's Volgan?
He's from
The
Metal
Boys?
Gear Solid.
Oh. I don't remember. Oh, it's the Russian dude, right?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. He's like the main
Blonde.
villain of yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's the Man on Fire as well.
Spoilers.
Is it on the Man on Fire? That'd be someone else. I honestly don't remember. I haven't watched the video in a long ass time.
Spoilers.
Dude, I don't fucking know. The T-Rex is dead, but crushed by structural collapse. I don't feel like reading all that. That's a lot of words. The double...
Fair enough.
And it's just a T-Rex. The double death changed pace. No one wanted to be the next giant thing crushed by the architecture. In the hallway outside the library, Bandit and Latoya crossed paths. Neither hesitated. Latoya moved like a duelist on stage, blade glittering. Bandita answered with dance of pistol shots and possible footwork. Artorias moved in to support Latoya, only to be met by Death the Kid, who decided Artorias' asymmetrical armor offended him. The fight might have become the centerpiece of the day, but Feyrin, watching from the stairwell, casually sent a force bolt through the wall beside them, collapsing his shelf and forcing all four apart. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me double check something and be back. Actually,
Okay.
I'll just take you with me.
Your
My
kitchen
grandpa's
is
like,
on
I hope you...
fire.
Yeah. Honestly, I thought that for a moment, one moment ago, like a while ago. Because I turned off all the stuff. And I don't remember turning it off, but I know I turned it off.
Yeah.
My grandpa's like, I hope you took out the garbage. And I was like, what? Because I thought it said garage at first. I was like, what do you mean by that?
Remove the garage from the rest of the building.
We mean take out the garage. is over there.
The garage is out.
Yeah, the garage is out on the sidewalk.
Good.
Let me lay down real quick. That'll be easier for me.
Yeah, you're gonna fall.
Actually, I want more alcohol. I'll lock the door in just a moment. So fucking long. Holy shit, these chapters are long.
Good. I like my chapters long.
Just like my cucumbers.
That is not what you were gonna say.
Just like my apples.
Yeah, just like my apples.
Wesker and Rebecca engaged Marcus and Jake in the east stairs. Rebecca fared carefully, trying to wound and withdraw. Wesker moved like a striking animal, too fast to confront even his scaled-down version. Jake stretched his torso around the doorframe, catching Wesker's baton in elastic coils, while Marcus fired a close shot into the wall beside him to force separation. Rebecca dragged Wesker back before the angle turned fatal. Too aggressive, she warned. Wesker smiled. Smell was thin and unpleasant. Oh, only by your standards. Meanwhile, Weiss and Tony committed to movements by riding Martha down the upper corridor, both at the same time, both trying to steer. Martha immediately panicked, ran sideways, and smashed him into a trophy case.
Did you make them fight over Martha or no?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I said they argue, but this is... I didn't expect it to go this far.
Yeah.
Oh, those just be a couple things. By the way, like... people joke that, like, oh, Chris Redfield is, like, he punches, like, shit and all that stuff. In Gears of War lore, they are, like, soldiers for, like, it's been a war for, like, last 100 years.
Yeah.
For the most part. And it's been Sarah has been a non-stop war zone. And so, it's assumed that Marcus can bench literally, like, 800 pounds.
God damn.
So, it's a thing of this, like... They are just meat for the most part. They would fuck up. Yeah, it's like a lore reason for why they are straight up just the biggest men around.
They've
They've
been training for
like
this.
genetically enhanced. But second night, the arena was settled down. The territories.
Real quick, how long are you guys gonna be doing Hunger Games for?
Where'd you come from, white boy?
We're not.
Came out of your ass.
We're not that far.
We just started.
We pretty much just started.
All right, nice. That's actually good because I was wondering if you guys were gonna go for longer, I can eat now.
So kill yourself, faggot.
Okay.
I will, as long as you do too, faggot. All right, I'll be back.
Cool.
All right. You called me one on Instagram earlier.
Nice.
I'm saw someone at school today named Robbie, and he's like, Abe, I have a question for you. I was like, what? He's like, why are you a femboy? I was like, oh, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
Because it's enlightening. Because I just, honestly, I don't fucking know.
Enlightening? What do you
No,
mean
because I think it's enlightening. Because I know that's what a lot of people say, like, oh, why do you dress in drag? Because it feels nice and all that stuff, enlightening. And for me, it's just, I fucking own it. No. Proud owner of a funny outfit.
Enlightening to me just means something, like, that's like, you're getting divine knowledge. That's what I think.
That's what I'm getting. I'm getting divine. Whenever I wear it, I become a pope. Just start preaching to people.
I respect it.
The loudspeaker announced sponsor drop in the basement. Everyone heard it. No one went. Or almost no one. Not everyone went. Jack.
Who's
Sounds
Jack?
scary. Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie and Clint, low on ammunition and supplies, head down to the record passage. Volgan and Kingpin move from the same prize to the west stair. Dracula and Ramatra descended from the upper. Interested in less supplies and more controlling the basement. Circling through another route, Craven tracked them all like a dedicated predator. The garage was dim, echoing with full concrete pillars. One supply crate sat underneath the center under flickering lights. Jackie reached it first. Got it, he whispered. Kingpin rounded the van the same moment. No, you don't. Clint fired twice. Both shots glanced off the concrete as Kingpin ducked behind the police cruiser. Volgan blasted a transformer box and plunged half their garage into strobing darkness. Jackie grabbed the crate and rolled beneath the van. Inside, ammo, painkillers, combat knife, and compact SMG. Finally, Clint breathed. Dracula entered the arena. He moved through the flickering light like he belonged to it, blade in hand, firearm in the other. Holy shit! Bartok came with him, relentless, closing angles. Jackie kicked the concrete contents forward towards Clint and swung himself up on. Yeah, Dracula has a gun and a knife and a blade. And again, he's Johnner. Holy shit! He Johnnered in there while Ramatra closes closes corners.
Why does he have a gun and knife?
Because it's a police station. He found it.
But it's fucking Dracula.
He's Johnner.
He's
Johnnered all over the place.
Yeah.
Ramatra charged. Jackie met him with nothing but a mechanic's chain and tire iron. He wrapped the chain around the Ramatra's arm, used the machine's own momentum against them, and redirected Omnic straight towards the hanging hydraulic lift. The lift came down, but the shower of bolts and sparks, penning Ramatra for a second, but not enough. Kingpin used the distraction to bull rush Clint. Clint fired once, to the revolver clicked empty. Then revolved into a martial stance, exactly as promised. He elbowed Kingpin in the throat, knee struck his side, and he got grabbed anyway because Kingpin is still Kingpin. Oh, it's I think of no matter how good your skill is, I'm 2 times your size.
Yeah.
Jackie saw it happen and made the choice instantly. He leapt from the van, sprinted along the side of the tow truck, ran its ankle hood, and launched himself feet first in Kingpin's chest. Both men went through the windshield of the police cruiser. Half crumpled underneath the earlier mammoth panic. What? That never happened in there.
True.
Oh, he got impaled on like a piece of Kingpin got impaled on a piece of rebar during that fight and died.
Lame.
Clint, breathing hard, looked at Jackie. Cowboy, enough for you. That's a you. That's a you. I'm a motherfucking cowboy. Just rushed the guy barehanded.
Just fucking bicycle kicking.
Shut up. That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
More accurate. I'm a motherfucking
More
cowboy.
accurate
He
cowboy.
lunges at a guy.
Yeah.
Not another lockdown protocol.
Get rid of events. No event.
No event. I did get rid of events, but it's been used to it so many times that's just like, fuck you, asshole.
Lame.
So I changed it now, but I'm just saying though, it's forcing it upon me. I need to change it.
Yeah.
And I did.
Good.
Jackie builds traps using desk wires and broken lights. Clint watches. You ever stop moving? Clint asks. Jackie rings. You never stop shooting. Fair enough. They both have a southern accent for some reason.
We're both cowboys.
No, what's a martial artist? Better not the cowboy.
Yeah, that's true.
He has Clint Eastwood being an old man having the fucking Asian accent. Marcus checks corners like a soldier. Jake checks ceilings, vents, and weird angles. They're gonna come for us, Marcus says. Jake shrugs. Cool, let him. Marcus cracks a faint smile. Craven crouches over faint blood trails. 3 groups past here. He whispered, 2 injured, 1 careful.
Why does he have a southern accent?
Baron's just calmly eyes up close. Then we wait.
Everyone has a southern
Then we wait. Then we wait. Let's let the wounded weaken further. Craven grins. No, this is a hunt. I have Craven's Russian.
Yeah.
Tony adjusts Martha's harness. You're tightening it. Why snap? She leans left when she's stressed.
You can't speak normally.
Okay. For the balcony, Dracula watches. Power is not enough strength. I need to not southern him.
Yeah.
Power is not
Don't
in
southern
strength. He
Dracula.
says quietly. It's in positioning. Rationales. We hold the center. Let them kill each other. I would southern him as well. Bogan sits in the basement, electricity crackling around him. Kingpin is dead. The mammoth is gone, he whispers. I'll burn them all. Anyone who finds them will regret it.
My man.
Jackie and Clint move through the side corridor. They run directly into Wesker and Rebecca. No one fires immediately. Rebecca raises her weapons but hesitates. We don't have to. Wesker moves first. He lunges at Clint in inhuman speed. Clint fires twice. Wesker dodges one, but the other grazes his shoulder. Jackie swings a chair into Wesker's legs. Flips over it, immediately kicks Jackie across the hallway. Rebecca fires a warning shot. Stop. This isn't. Clint fires again. It hits Rebecca, killing her.
Good.
Wesker expression shifts. Not grief, not rage. Cold calculation. He retreats instantly into the darkness. That is like kind of cool. A martial artist fighting Albert Wesker. That is fucking
Yeah.
someone who has like the reaction time of a god.
True.
The library becomes the next battleground. A territorial patrol between Shells, Bayonetta, and Death the Kid enter from the upper balcony. Artorius charges first. Death the Kid meets him perfectly. Symmetrical shots, precise footwork. They are evenly matched. I don't think so. Bayonetta and Notorio, that's a good combo. That's a fight. Because they're both kind of like theatrical fucking... Not mistresses. Just
Yeah.
A bookshelf collapses between the fights. Dust fills the air. Kid hesitates. The book... I don't know why it words it like this. The bookshelf fell unevenly. His symmetry is broken. Artorias takes advantage. Artorias lunges forward. His blade cuts through the kid's guard. A clean, brutal strike. Kid falls. Bayonetta sees it. Bayonetta becomes ruthless. She overwhelms Litorio, faster, more aggressive. Litorio blocks once, twice, then 3 times. Then Bayonetta shoots her in the ribs. Litorio falls gracefully, dead.
Oh shit.
Artorias turns towards her. Bayonetta stands alone. For a moment, they consider fighting. Then both walk away. What is it? So I actually have been talking in a like genuine Southern accent. By the way, I don't know what's been I don't know why.
Cowboy disease.
No, well, like I remember at work I was starting to say like y'all and everything like that, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then
I remember
at
the
school,
other
I
day
started,
when we were playing Far Cry. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
I killed
that's-
y'all. I was just like, what?
yeah, I realized I was like, why did I say that?
Yeah.
There's strictly no reason. I've just become fucking Southern, and again, I find it crazy. You're from Tennessee or Texas, aren't you?
Oh yeah,
And
true.
he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I just become
Called his ass
fucking
out.
Middle Eastern, not Middle Eastern, Midwestern.
Middle Eastern. Yeah.
Lucas was just Lucas posted a story that Trump saying that make a deal or a civilization would die tonight. I was like, that's a Mark Twain quote. He's like, yeah, but or I was like, that's a badass quote, and he's like, yeah, but it's not cool. I was like, that's a Mark Twain quote. He also hates Middle Easterns. Because
True.
it's true, he hates the notions
Illusions,
of
yeah.
They hear Tony Weiss hear gunfire in the library. They mount Martha together properly this time. They move as one. Craven tracks Luffy and Oogway, the worst two people I feel like for him. Just a master of like combat and someone so unpredictable you can't fucking track him.
True.
Footprints on the ceiling, dude. Tire marks on the ceiling.
Tire marks?
I just remembered a YouTube video watching like how the fuck does this tire marks the ceiling? It's just so fucking funny to me. I don't know why. Craven tracks Luffy and Oogway near the roof stairwell. They're relaxed. Too relaxed. Farron stands. That one's dangerous. They ambush. Craven attacks first. Luffy dodges, stretching wildly. Ooh, stretching guy. Luffy laughs. Craven grins. What? A worthy hunt? They clash, but Luffy's unpredictably keeps him alive. See? Told you.
Yeah.
Farron raises her staff. Oogway smiles. Magic and patience. Good combination. Farron fires a precise blast, and Oogway deflects it immediately. But Farron doesn't stop. A second blast, third Oogway steps slower this time. He's old, balanced but not invincible. Farron lowers her head. One final clean spell. Oogway exhales peacefully. My time. And then he fucking dies.
That's literally the line. He did the
Yeah.
fucking meme. Great.
Luffy stops by. Hey, he looks at Oogway, then Farron. His smile disappears.
Oh shit. He's getting
Chapter
serious.
3. In the West Wing, Jackie finishes another improvised trap, a rope tied to a filing cabinet rigged with a swinging door when it opens. That seems fucking stupid.
For once, it's not my characters are setting traps.
Wesker moves silently through the shadows in the Old West corridor. Rebecca is dead. Unlike the others, Wesker does not grieve. Marcus listens through the cracked wall. Gunshots. Gunshots. West Wing control. That's Clint Eastwood. Jack stretches his arm to the vent, feeling movement. Yeah, and something else is stalking them. Marcus grabs a rifle. Craven crouches on the stairwell railing, watching the West Wing. The cowboy and the gunman are cornered. Farron nods. They are strong together, but not strong enough anymore. Craven smiles, then we let the stronger predator take them. The hallway is quiet, too quiet. Jackie pauses. We're not alone. Clint doesn't answer. He already knows. The ambush. The door swings open. Jackie's trap trigger. The cabinet slams forward, but Wesker isn't there. He's already inside. He vaults over the trap mid-swing. Clint fires. Wesker twists sideways. The bullets graze him. Jackie charges with a broken pipe. Wesker grabs it, twists it out of his hands, and drives a knee into Jackie's ribs. Jackie stumbles back. Clint fires again. Wesker closes the distance instantly. They collide. Clint drops both guns. He shifts into a martial stance. For a moment, it's even. Clint strikes fast, clean. Wesker. For a moment, it's even. Wesker counters faster. Clint lands a hit. Wesker doesn't flinch. Wesker lands one. Clint stumbles. Tries again. Wesker catches his arm. Snaps it. What about this is fair?
Yeah.
Even.
Not even at all.
And drives a palm strike into Clint's chest. Clint falls to one knee. He exhales. Guess that wasn't the fastest draw. Wesker doesn't hesitate. Kicks him in the face. He's dead.
Goddamn.
Jackie tries to run. He grabs a chair, throws it. Wesker bats it aside. Jackie vaults off the wall. Wesker catches him midair and throws him to the floor. But it isn't a movie. There's no lucky break. Wesker slams him into a wall once, twice, 3 times. He's dead.
Yeah.
Again, two
Jake's
martial artists fighting this guy is the worst option.
Yep. I was just laughing at fucking Clint Eastwood dropping his guns and going into a martial stance. I was like,
You lose.
yeah.
You're about to lose.
Yep.
Jake stretches through a doorway. Wesker's already inside. Marcus fire. Wesker dodges. Jake wraps around him. They clash violently. Jake elasticity versus Wesker's speed. Marcus tries to line up a shot. Wesker uses Jake as a shield. Marcus hesitates. That's a mistake. Wesker breaks free from the restraints and retreats.
Oh, okay. I thought Wesker was about to go on a fucking murder spree.
No. The thing is like Marcus Phoenix is used to fighting these things.
True, yeah.
In the basement, electricity cackles. Ramatra stands across from Volgan. Two titans. They don't fight yet, but they will.
Okay.
I don't know why it says that. Chapter 4. This is a short ass chapter. It's just fucking them dying. Wesker stands inside the west corridor adjusting his gloves. Jackie, Clint, Rebecca, all dead. He smirks slightly. The weak fall. The efficient remain. He steps forward into the main hall for the first time. He's not hiding anymore. He's okay. Jake stretches along the ceiling beams above the main hall. Marcus moves below, weapons ready. Favorite and Craven crouches beside the shattered statue. We pick targets now. No more waiting. Favorite nod. They close. Or they close in and choose Dracula to fight first. Anything useful? Nothing useful. Wesker steps into the open. Marcus fires instantly. Wesker dodges. Jake drops from above. They collide. Jake wraps around Wesker. Wesker breaks free. Marcus closes the distance. Jake stretches into a shield. Marcus fires over him. Perfect teamwork. Wesker's forced back for the first time in a while. He smiles good. He lunges, grabs Jake, throws him across the hall, slams Jake into the statue. Marcus fires again. This time the shot lands clean. Wesker staggers. Marcus reloads. Now Jake snaps back into position, grabs Wesker, and holds him. The shot hits center mass. Wesker freezes, looks down, impressive, and then dies.
Damn.
Crap! Craven leaps first. He drives a spear towards Dracula. Dracula blocks. Vermacha charges. Faerun lunges. Craven the Hunter hunts Dracula across the balcony. That's a good fight, honestly.
Yeah.
Vermacha pressures Faerun. Faerun uses control burst, preserving energy. Dracula counters Craven with brutal efficiency, but Craven is relentless. Vermacha closes the distance. Faerun fires a concentrated spell. Vermacha staggers. Craven sees the opening. Craven drives a spear to Dracula's chest. Dracula freezes, eyes wide, then fades.
Damn.
Dracula roars. He grabs. Vermacha roars. He grabs Craven, lifts him, and slams him through the balcony railing. Craven falls into the main floor below, dead.
Damn. Dracula died?
Yeah, he got killed by Craven. I mean, again, I feel like that's honestly a good fight.
Nah,
I don't know why it does it. It cuts it so short as well now.
Yeah.
Volgan charges into the center. Electricity explodes outward. Bayonetta sidesteps. Artorias blocks. Lupi stretches past. Then the Witch of Envy moves. She hasn't moved all game.
I forgot she was even here.
Yeah. Same thing with the Lotus Queen. The Witch of Envy moves. A single dark pulse. Vulcan freezes. Electricity flickers, then implodes inwards. He's dead.
Okay.
Fuck. Luffy notorious. Luffy launches forward, stretching across the hall. Artorias meets him head on. Sword versus stretching limbs. Precision versus unpredictability. Artorias slams a heavy strike. Luffy recoils but laughs. This is fun. They trade blows, but Artorias is more disciplined. He adapts. Artorias cuts cleanly through Luffy's guard. Luffy stumbles back. I guess that was, you're pretty strong, and dies.
Okay.
Martha charges first. Tony fires. Weiss creates glyphs. They fight as a unit. Ramacho absorbs a hit, then counters brutally. He grabs Martha mid-charge and slams her to the floor. Martha's dead.
Oh no.
The impact crushes her immediately. She stops moving. Weiss screams. Tony charges recklessly. Ramacho backhands him across the hall. Weiss unleashes. Holy shit. Weiss releases everything. Ice Cliff strikes. But she's emotional. Ramacho is not. He breaks through her defenses. One crushing strike. Weiss falls beside Martha. Tony tries to stand. Ramacho finishes him as well. Holy shit.
Damn.
He's like he's like Dracula with power. Well, she's dead. And he's on a murder spree.
It's the other way around.
Jake stretches around Ramacho. Marcus fires. Ramacho takes the hit, but now he's surrounded. Jake restrains him. Marcus lines up a shot. Marcus fires point blank. Ramacho collapses dead.
Damn. Why is this so fast? I feel like.
Well, it is a close quarters room. Again, I don't know why this one
I feel
is.
like it got worse. Like after.
Yeah, it got
a certain
like
point.
mid. It was
Yeah.
chapter 3. Two leads collide. Bayonetta dances through the attacks. I know it's chapter 3 because I asked it to kill off Jackie Chan and Clint Eastwood at some point because they're the first ones in, so we're trying to let them live.
Yeah.
And so if I do that, sometimes it does kill them in different chapters, but it decided to kill them both at the same time with Albert Wesker. So it's like, oh, that makes sense. But I think that just kind of fucked it up.
Yeah. Damn.
Two leads collide. Bayonetta dances through attacks. Artorias adapts. Their fight is fast, brutal, and elegant, but Bayonetta is relentless. She feints, spins, fires point blank. Artorias is dead. While the others fight, Farron waits. But now she acts. She targets the strongest remaining, Marcus Phoenix. A precise spell. Marcus turns. Too late. He's dead.
Dude, it's not even a fight.
It's just an ambush.
Yeah.
Jake attacks in a fury, stretching, smashing unpredictably. Bayonetta adapts quickly. She dodges, counters, shoots it, absorbing damage. Keeps going, but Bayonetta finds the pattern. She traps it mid-stretch and unloads a point blank. Jake is dead.
Right.
Bayonetta doesn't hesitate. Bayonetta versus the Witch of Envy. She doesn't hesitate. She attacks. Both speed, style. The witch barely moves. A shadow pulse. Bayonetta freezes mid-motion. Her guns drop. She looks surprised. Well, that's new. She's dead.
Okay. If the Witch of Envy wins, I'm gonna be pissed.
I know, that's why I said it depends on who. If the Witch of Envy wins, I'm getting rid of Amelia.
Yeah. Well, no,
Because
either.
it's
I don't want the Witch of Envy
it's-
either. She hasn't been here the entire fucking game until now.
She's just fucking crushing people's hearts. That's
Yeah.
all she's doing. Now the only two sides remain. Sorry. Bayonetta. Now only two sets remain. Farron raises her staff. The Locust Queen steps forward. You're powerful, but not enough. Farron doesn't even answer. She just kills her on the spot.
Good.
She just doesn't care. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
The main hall. Then the main hall of the Raccoon City Police Department is barely standing. Pillars cracked, marbles shattered. The goddess's spirits said the statue split in half. Only two remain. Favorn stays calm, staff in hand. Hold on, let me fucking
Cheat.
out. No, I'm not cheating. I'm extending it because I know who wins. I'm just
I see.
extending it.
Yeah.
Hey, let me cheat. Let me get a character who I don't want to win because of her bullshit. Both of them are actually bullshit. Now that I think about it, one's just instant death. The other one's instant death. That's both of their fucking abilities.
True.
Fear is her snap. No hesitation. A precise beam of condensed mana fires straight towards the witch. The witch doesn't dodge. The spell hits. It disappears in darkness. Farron's eyes narrow. Absorption or negation. The witch tilts her head. Stay with me. The wave of black energy spreads across the floor. Farron steps back lightly, but the marble beneath her feet begins to crack and sink. She flicks her staff. The counter barrier forms. The darkness slams into it. The barrier shatters instantly. Farron is forced back several steps. For the first time, she adjusts her stance. The witch moves forward, not fast, but unavoidable. Every step leaves shadows spreading behind her like roots. Farron fires again, fast this time. Multiple shots, controlled, efficient, then they strike. Each one distorts, then vanish. Farron exhales slowly, not brute force then. The witch raises her hand. Suddenly, multiple arms erupt from the ground. They grab Farron. She vanishes. A short-range teleportation. She reappears near the staircase. The arms slam down near where she stood. The impact cracks the floor. Farron doesn't attack immediately. She watches, analyzes, counts. The witch isn't just blocking. She's reacting. There's a delay, tiny, but it's real. Farron raises her staff again, but this time she doesn't fire at the witch. She fires at the ceiling. The blast collapses apart of the upper balcony. Stone and debris rain down the witch. The shadow surges upwards, blocking most of it, but not all. A chunk of marble strikes her shoulder. The witch stumbles slightly. First row opening. Farron closes the distance, fast, not reckless, calculated. She fires a short-range burst. It lands. The witch recoils. For a split second, the shadow thins. Farron now sees it. She channels a stronger spell, focus, piercing attack, but the witch reacts faster this time. This shadow arm intercepts. The spell detonates midair. This blasts Farron backwards. She hits the ground hard. She's sliding across the broken marble. The witch raises her both of her hands. The entire hall darkens, not visually, physically. The shadow thickens. Gravity feels heavier. Farron tries to stand. Her legs strain. Filled manipulation. She stutters. The witch whispers again. Don't leave. A massive shadow wave surges forward. Farron plants her staff, creates a full barrier, then a wave hits, the barrier cracks again, and shatters. Farron's thrown across the hall, crashing to the base of a broken statue. For a moment, she doesn't move. Silence, then Farron slowly stands. Her expression hasn't changed, but her approach has. No wasted spells, no direct trades. She lifts her staff again, but instead of attacking, she creates multiple delayed spells around the arena, invisible, floating, and waiting. The witch raises her hand again, preparing for another overwhelming strike, and Farron says, now, all delayed spells activate at once from her direction, annihilating the witch.
Thank God. I thought she was gonna lose for a second.
No, if the witch of Envy won, I would have been I would have been pretty disappointed.
Yeah, me too.
What is it?